Hey there. So today I'll show you how you can actually build a collaborative multi-agent system in OpenClaw, where one agent plans, another executes, and together they automate the real workflow. Okay. So how is this possible? Let us see about it. So this is a very like a series of steps takes place for this. So that's why at first what we are going to do is that for this we need to open a multiple terminal channels. So let's see at first what do we need to do. So first you have to, as usual, open your gateway, and then after you open your gateway you need to basically run this. Okay, let me scroll at the top. So you have to run your gateway. Okay, so this is my gateway which is currently running at this terminal. Okay, now, as we know that a single AI agent can plan, analyze, and execute the task, right? But as the workflows become complex, we know that we need automation chains and optimization systems. Okay, so for this, what we are actually going to do is that we are going to create separate list for planner and executors. Okay, so now see how we are going to do. We are going to basically see what are the lists of our agents here. Okay, this is our main, this is our Gmail bot, this is my main bot, this is my Gmail bot. Okay, leave the remaining ones, these are not needed. Just see from this here. So just run this terminal after you run the gateway server here. Okay. This is the gateway server. So first run the gateway and then run this command of lists. Okay. And after you run this command, you need to add your planner here. Okay. We are creating a two agents here. Okay. When you open the dashboard, see this is my dashboard which is opened already. Fine. When you open your dashboard, if you click on agents, you need to see that you need to have two agents which are configured, which are planner and executor. Okay, and their workspace also must be defined like this, as we can see. Fine. So everything should be visible here. Then only your agent, planner, and executor is created. And then we are going to configure our settings for this, just as we set up our normal gateway where we have to configure the bot so that we can actually integrate with some channel and perform our operations. So for now I am just leaving this here, I'm not integrating with any channel. And you can similarly do for executor as well. So after you add a planner and executor, so both are configured with your Gemini, but their roles are different. Okay, and that is very very critical for you know for separation of concerns. Okay, so see here, let me open my another terminal. So see, at first, what I have done is that I have actually ran a command which is named as, okay, so this command is actually named as OpenClaw agent, agent planner, and message. Okay, so what this actually does, this actually shows your JSON workflow output here. Okay, fine. So now I have sent a message using this format of OpenClaw message sent, OpenClaw agent message plan breakdown task into steps. Okay. Now it will ask me what task. So for example, I gave the task of analyze the sales data and report optimization opportunities in JSON. Fine. So it has returned me in a JSON format. See, first workflow, second workflow, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. Okay. So this is for loading, pre-processing, computing, analyzing, detecting, generating, and cross-reference. This is my JSON. Okay. Now for execution, it's very important. What you have to do for execution is you have to open another terminal in a similar format. Fine. When you open a terminal in a similar format for this, okay, so what will typically happen is that, so you have to paste your JSON in this message, agent executor, and what's your message, you have to enter it very clearly. Okay, and then only you can actually execute your steps. But actually I didn't even provide like what the chatbot has to do, because it's currently asking me who am I, who are you, and all those things. Okay, for that what we are actually going to do is just go here and then click on the chat, click on the chat, and then go at the top. Okay, go at the top, and then So go at the top, and then we can actually ask this to run an analysis. Okay. So what I have given a response a query is that create a samples data for the CSV file at this location at salesdata.csv, and it should contain data, product, region, units sold, and then you have to even mention which commands to use. Okay. And for this message, you actually don't need to run manually. You can ask a GPT provider, and it will automatically give you this message, and you can run this and see it has executed all the operations here. Okay. So as we can see, you can watch this very slowly. It has been executing all operations. Okay. So what this is basically doing is that a planner is converting the task into a JSON format, and then it is giving to the executor here. Okay. So this is giving this to the executor here, as we can see. After do you give this to the executor, the executor will see the status, and then it gives back to the planner again. Okay, then we can ask a follow-up questions like what is this task delegation? One agent can think strategically. Okay, other can act as operationally. That's the foundation of multi-agent system, right? We can even extend this to code review agent, QA agent, monitoring agent, and all. So one agent is powerful. Okay, the planner one is powerful, and executor one looks more powerful. See, now it has successfully set up, and the sales data analysis workflow has been created. So you can direct this to your home repository. See, I'm opening my Linux, Ubuntu, and then I'll just see what are the results. See, it has generated me the summary. I'll open this in the notepad and let's see what happens. So see, it has generated me a very clean summary of total revenue, average order value, and product performance and monthly trends. Okay, we can ask a follow-up question. Okay, so for example, let's ask this follow-up question that uh, you know analyze. So we can ask it to like, yeah, what is the task delegation performed here? Okay, let's see what it gives. So see, that's why. See, if we have generated an agent which is powerful, then two agents are smarter. See here, I will show you what is there in this. So let me open my agents here and see my workspace. See, it says executor bot, and see, I'll just select a file. It's in agents.md, and see, this is my main file. You can see everything of whatever the task I have been performing here. Okay. Sorry, I went to a different one. Yeah. So see, you can edit any of these files here. Okay. So you have Bootstrap, you have Executor, Planner, and all. So you can see what are the channels. The cron jobs also you can observe this, right? So see, there are two separate agents created here just by using the command of OpenClaw create agent and planner. Okay. So let's see what's the response here. And you see what it has given me the response. In this session, the task delegation followed the planner executor model where you define the high level goals and specific recovery steps. It has also given me the role assignment, task breakdown, and summary. And see how short it is, right? So, how is this actually happening? Okay. So, see, the point of this is that we are actually creating two multi agents in a single agent in the workflow. Okay. How they're collaborating is actually, it's not like your AI agent is, you know, it's not like it's actually not using its reasoning. Collaboration happens through structured communication. They don't talk emotionally, planner and executor. Okay, one passes the structured data, the executor receives it, then it performs the operation, then it sends your message in a JSON format. If you don't want in the JSON format, you can directly ask it also to, give your sales analysis summary or any kind of summary in just a single chat and not in some form of a binary JSON format. Okay. So one agent is planning, executing, and validating and reporting. Another is performing an operational logic. And that's how all the systems which are microservices architecture, controller or worker systems, orchestrator or runner pattern runs accordingly. Okay. Because these LLMs are very good at generating structured plans, following structured instructions, and And they maintain the context within the rules. So whenever you constrain each agent with a defined purpose, specific responsibility, you clear the input or output contract. So that reduces confusion and hallucination. So every agent has cognitive boundaries, and that makes your behavior more stable. Okay. So now imagine you can extend this to even a planner, executor, validator, debugger, and optimizer. Okay. You don't just have a chatbot, it's a distributed AI system. See, all in just in one session, we are planning and executing everything. See, it's a mix of terminal and then the website which we are using, web dashboard. Okay. So that's all. So final conclusion is that they are not a single brains. Okay, they are composable inference loops connected to structured data. So once you treat them like software components instead of personalities, everything becomes scalable. And in this way, you can actually plan a multi-agent system. So that's all from my side. Thank you.